Hey everyone, and welcome to this short video where I am just going to take a brief look what's inside this box. This game, Marvel Crisis Protocol, I've seen it so many times in the shops and I've been very curious about it, and I have wanted to check it out, but of course you cannot just tear it open in the shop. And well, so this was sent to me by Asmodee Games, and I thank you for that. I will check this out because foremost, it is the front of the box that really teases me and gives me a good vibe about this game. It's about the colors, it's about the scenery, it's everything. So let's check out what's in the box. In this video, this is only for you guys who never played this game, who never even opened the box to check out what kind of game it is. So if you already know the game, this video might not be for you, but you're welcome to watch anyway. So really check it out. Marvel Crisis Protocol miniature game. That was one of the parts that I missed when I just checked out the box. This is a miniature game. And am I into miniature gaming? No, not really. Not yet, anyway. This is a core set. This is made by Atomic Mass Games. And if we turn over the box on the other side, we see what it might look like when you play it. You see some characters, you see villains, you see Crossbones here, Spider-Man, Captain America, all the characters and heroes that we know and love. And you also see some kind of scenery with dumpsters, cars, traffic lights, and other stuff. And well, let's open it up. Well, oh, it says here 2 players. So you need to be 2 players, age 14 and up, 19 to 120 minutes. That's more or less the same average game time for a pretty mid to fast board game. As a board game player, I thought that this might be some kind of I wanted it to be a board game because it's so it's so beautiful. But well, let's see if this is a board game or not. I'll open the box, put a lid there. Here we have a Crisis Protocol miniature learn to play that comes in almost all games from Asmodee Games and Fantasy Flight and everything. Learn to play. Here we have, let's see, table of contents, 46 pages, some credits here, content list, a lot of tokens, cards, crisis cards, and character stat cards, and map cards, tactics cards, affiliation cards. Oh, sorry. You have movement tools, range tools, and of course all the miniature stuff over here. Here is a character rules stuff things. I won't go through it because that would be an entire other video. We see some photos here from the scenery. Oh, that's pretty nice. They have really, check it out. They have really lightened up the photos here with lights from the cars. I don't know if it's possible to build in lights into the cars. That's really nerdy stuff for miniature fans, I guess. But really nice photos, colorful scenery. Well, awesome. This is, oh, here we have some assembly manual guide, like an IKEA guide, where you assemble, or a Lego guide, where you assemble your stuff. maybe don't actually know, since I'm not a miniature player. I'm not used to these manuals, but if you see here, these are yellow and these are gray. If you're supposed to paint those before you assemble them, or if it's just for making it clearer. Well, that's it. So the rules we leave for another video maybe, and but they seem kind of detailed, and it's kind of good disposition, I think. Well, let's see the stuff in reality. Here we have the tokens. Well, here we have the character cards. Let's see which characters we have here. We have Ultron, Spider-Man, Red Skull, Iron Man, Dr. Octopus, Crossbones, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Black Widow, Baron Zemo. These have another side here, a bluish side also, and a reddish side. Don't know where that is, but probably is in the manual. Then we have some other cards here. These, I guess, are the crisis cards, and maybe other cards too. Those are like scenario cards, I think. And then we have some kind of, well, other cards. And we'll come to these build cards, I think. How you build the scene. Dice, 10 dice. 8-sided dice. Then we come to the miniatures. And this is where my trouble starts. It is not painted. I am a really, really bad painter. I suck at painting. And I must confess, I have never painted miniatures before. That's my problem. So there is a really, really high bar for me to get over, to start paint. And that is a question, if I have the time as a family father, if I have the interest to get into it, because I know that this is a time-consuming hobby. And even though I know that somewhere on the box it says that everything comes unpainted, then I really get the impression by the manual and the box that it will be painted, because everything is really beautifully painted and beautifully colored on the illustrations here. So there was a wish inside me that everything should be painted and ready when I opened it up, like Lego, but it's not. So let's check it out. Here are some character bases. Look like this. Don't think it's. Let's open this up and check it out. Here we have some traffic light and bases for that, and lights for street lights, old street lights. More characters. There's a lot of small parts in here to be painted. Here are cars and the base for a car, and the car wheels we see here. And we see also some more characters and miniatures inside here. I can't really tell who it is. It's so many body parts in here. Oh my God. Here we have the measurement stuff that we saw on the back side of of the box. So these things you assemble, and then you use them to measure how far your characters can move and so on. And in here, in this hidden space, you get 2 cars to be painted. Well, that was it. That was what was in the box. I think maybe that for a miniature player, this is really awesome. And it's really, really nice. For me, if everything was painted, I would dive into it directly. But I feel to play with all characters and everything gray, it might not get me or give me the same immersion that it would give me with playing with the characters as they were painted in the manual or on the box. Probably I will get help by some friend who is into miniature gaming to get them painted, but it's quite a big job for him to paint everything for me. I don't think he's that a good friend, maybe. But my impression is, if you are interested in miniature gaming, or if you want to get into miniature gaming and painting miniature games or figures and this minifigs, this is a really, really good game to start with, because you don't have to paint so many to get started. For example, in Warhammer or any other minifigure game, you need maybe to paint an entire army to get going. Here you have just a few characters, cars, and the daily bugle stand and some traffic lights and stuff. And when you have painted that, you're ready to go. So this might be a really nice game for people that wants to try out the minifigure painting and playing hobby. Well, this was the first look of this game for me. I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.